All right, guys, good to see everybody. Our team came back from Easter break, much needed Friday and Saturday off, and Sunday went over their families. Very proud of our team for protecting the team over the weekend. Very well behaved, hungry football team. Came back with a great attitude. We had an outstanding practice today. It was a big physical practice. We went over 3rd down and 1, short yardage for the first time. I thought our offense did a really good job. Our defense responded today in a big-time run drill, 3rd down and 6. Plus, our defense did some good job with some pressures. Garrett Nussmeister made some good scrambles. I thought overall it was a good day. Any questions?
First game from the Advocate. I got a statement from Senator Barrow, who she said in the statement that you were not coming on Thursday, and sending a statement instead was troubling. In response to her, what went into your decision to send a statement instead of on Thursday?
I made my release this morning, said what I had to say, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Hey, Coach, Nate, we started with WBRZ. I know you know about the Koy Moore situation.
Yeah.
And today the police released that dash camera video. How do you feel about that? What are your comments on
Yeah, first of all, I'm grateful Koy is safe and thankful to Baton Rouge Police Department for being transparent with us throughout the whole process. I hope that is something that we can all learn for and move forward. And, that's all I'm going to say about it.
Hey, Coach, Garland Gillen here in New Orleans. You talked about the quarterback battle, I think, on OTV this morning.
Yeah.
When you get to spring game, how are you gonna mix this up with the quarterback situation when the guys haven't really separated themselves at all?
Yeah, we haven't talked about it yet, but Garland, we're gonna give them all a fair shot. We said we're gonna give them all a fair shot throughout the spring, and part of the camp. There'll be a time when at camp will come time where two guys gonna have to get the reps, and we have to make that decision. But we're not close to making that decision now. Not even. There's a lot of reps to go, and all 4 of them are doing well. I thought Miles had a great day last Thursday, but you know what? It changes every day. Those guys are battling, and I'm very proud of them.
Do you think having not named a quarterback, a starter in the spring and fall, does that raise the level of the room where no one knows that they're uneasy every single day because they don't get because they know they're the starter?
Yeah, I hope they're not uneasy. I hope they're just very competitive. But I guess it causes some nervousness, and they know everything's on the line, every practice, and everybody's watching. But I think that's the only fair way to do it.
Coach Christy Freud, USA Today Sports Media Group. It was around this time last year that Garrett Nussmeister told me that he thought that he brought a Joe Burrow-like mentality to the table. Have you seen any of that, and do you see any comparisons between the two even this early on?
Yeah, I don't want to put that on him yet, okay, because Joe was very special. But I do see some similarities that Garrett has as far as leadership, as far as competitive, the ability to make plays. I think he's only going to get better here. I think he's going to be a great quarterback here, and I'm very pleased with him.
Hey, Coach, this is Josh Sibley with Louisiana Gridiron Football. With Joseph Evans and Mason Smith pretty much solidifying themselves in the rotation, are there any younger guys or underclassmen that you have seen taking up more of a leadership role early on?
Yeah, those 2 guys for sure. I mean, those 2 guys have showed up for us, and very pleased with them, and we're happy with them. Today, Joe Evans called up the team for the first time. I think he had an outstanding day today. Made some great plays. The 3 technique had some great pass rushers. So did Mason. So those 2 guys are the guys that are showing out.
Hey, Coach, right in New Orleans here. When you have 8 good defensive linemen, you can play them all. When you have 3 or 4 really good quarterbacks, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
As a coach, how do you manage that room, or is that just a tough thing to do?
Jake's doing a great job. I was honest with him at first. I said, look, Max is going to take the first snap. Everything's competitive. We're great at everything. We're going to rotate y'all. We're going to give you equal reps. And so far, we've done that. And I think the guys, all four of them, will tell you we've been very fair. Jake's been very fair with them. And it's not time to name a starter now. In camp, there'll come a time in camp where it's going to get a little tight. And somebody's probably going to be unhappy. That's just the way it is. That's the quarterback position. But this is, I'm not saying this is the best quarterback because, I don't know if we're going to have a Joe Burrow again. I hope we do. And I think that he's the best quarterback that I've ever been with. But it's the best quarterback room. I mean, from top to bottom, we have four guys that are pretty good quarterbacks, and they're all competing.
Hey, Billy Embody with 24/7 Sports. We're seeing some of these guys stack official visits up for the summer.
Yeah.
If the dead period is allowed to
Right.
Be lifted. What's your guys' approach to those official visits and
Yep.
just the 2022 class overall?
Yeah, we feel good about our class coming up. We're going to same approach is that, the guys in state can always come unofficially if they allow us. So that's something that we want. We want them to come as unofficially as many times as they can so their families can be on campus. We can show them academics. Obviously, they have to pay for their lunch and they eat lunch and stuff like that. But we want them to come on an official visit after the season when it comes close to signing day. That's always been our philosophy. Now, if a player chooses that he thinks, hey, coach, I'm gonna decide early, I need to take an official visit, we'll make an exception. Now, out of state, guys that are really, really interested in us, we're gonna visit those guys in June because, they can't come to campus on their own. A lot of those guys can't come during the season.
Brooks.
Hey, I know there's probably things you can't say about a football situation, but, just some reports circulating, maybe some clarity on what might be happening with Arik Gilbert, if there's any things you might be able to update us on.
Yeah,
about that.
Arik did come. We had a very good meeting. There's been no decision been made. He was happy. Everybody was happy to see him. We checked with compliance to make sure that everything that we was doing was on the up and up. When he come meet him, he could come talk to us. He left. He hasn't made a decision yet. Hasn't told us anything yet. I think it's still up in the air, but it was a very positive day when he came.
Hey, Coach, I want to see if you could update. I know Landon Jackson came in with an injury from high school. Has he been able to kind of get up to speed and get some reps? And then Deion Smith.
Yeah, they both out. Really, Landon Jackson had a pretty good break, and it's going to take him a while. But boy, I tell you what, he's a big, good-looking joker, man. Hey, I can't wait to see him. He's a great young man, works hard, never on a class mess or nothing. Great young man. I can't wait to see him. So Deion Smith, number one player in Mississippi, a really talented player, had a tremendous foot injury in high school, is coming back, but he's not ready to go yet.
Coach, did anyone from LSU, like Scott Woodward or anyone, did they tell you or ask you to go to the hearing on Thursday or suggest not to go, or was that all your decision?
Again, I made my statement this morning, and you can read it, and that's it. Anybody else?
I'm just curious if you're able to have any response to the news of Sharon Lewis's lawsuit, and if you've seen anything.
Yeah, obviously I can't. That's the university is going to handle that, and I can't comment on that at all.
Hey, thanks everybody.
Have a good day. Go Tigers.